Okay, guys, we are back again on a new video. I'm here to react on a video. A Biafran sent me this message. One of us sent me this message of Nkere. That is Isaiah Ayago. His speech as Prime Minister of Ondikwe and Ndekwe. This is his first speech, and we are going to go through it. You can see here. He says, "Message from BRGIE, that Biafran government in exile, acting Prime Minister bracket elect." That elect is something that we need to emphasize on it because they have claimed that he was not elected, according to Jamaica General's program that I listened to, that he's just there. They select him to maintain the office of PM. Office is still intact with him. That he's just acting prime minister for the time being because he was not. He said he was not that he did no, but he's not. He's not elect. They did not elect him as the prime minister. That he's just there. So meaning that the video that we saw where they pretending that they're electing somebody, it simply means it's just political activities like lies, camouflage. Because if you listen to that old man, he said something that the three people apply for this position, that they after they screen them, after they investigate and check their document, their CV, and they find out that Ogechukwu is one that married, they did not mention the name of the person. They did not tell you where the person come from. They did not tell you what the people, like, since they did not qualify for, maybe because they don't have contact of men on ground, they did not even mention their qualification and what they presented. Simply means that that thing is just lies. They use that to make it look like they are doing their work diligently. And I will tell you where Ogechukwu can actually expose that here on this his write-up. So he started by telling us that I, Honorable Isaiah Ayago, aka Ogechukwu Nkere. So this is 4 names. Isaiah Ayago, 2 names. Ogechukwu Nkere, another 2 names, meaning that he gave a real name, a fake name, and he have another fake name as a surname to know that this thing is a sign that from get-go he's not really, he's not ready to present anything, good for Biafrans. But Biafrans are still, doubting about his, what people are saying about him. But time will tell. Like I said, he's not. I'm gonna gaga. Let us just hear what next. Now he said, "Greetings, my fellow citizens. I salute you all. I salute our leader Oyendomas Namodekano. I salute our honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpanjoko. I salute Biafran Defense Forces (BDF) and Biafran Resistance Fighters (BRF). I salute you all with utmost respect and reverence. Because our defense forces." Ojopona from a greeting and salute to defense forces, because our defense forces have dispatched their duties with professionalism. Our people in Biafra land are safe today more than other parts in Nigeria, more than other parts of Nigeria, despite ongoing Nigerian military occupation of our land. Nigerian military has killed 10% of 1,000 of innocent Biafrans, destroyed or burned. This part of destroyed or burned sounds like they can only commit one crime, but the video that we have seen show they commit even not this to only burning and destroying. They have done all of that. But he said here destroyed or burned. Anyway, our home and businesses. These atrocities are the reasons our defense forces and resistance fighters are fighting. We are all gathered here at this time out of necessity created by the absence of our PM, who at this time is on official duties answering questions from Finnish police regarding Biafra liberation. No, this kind of statement is, like I said, we are not here to punch everything, but you have to touch the one you're supposed to touch. He said his absence has created a vacuum, which is the upsource of power have tried to cash in, trying to refer to CS, but we understand. To cash in, positioning themselves as sell, positioning themselves to sell our freedom to the highest bidder in Anokwa. But Biafran people have said no, and emphatically saying in Biafra charter we trust. As a result, I am being called. Ebe a ka m feel na all leak information that there's nothing like election. There's nothing like election. They just select him to do their work after all. Oh, onye kacha ọkwa ndị na-ekwu highest bidder, okay, highest bidder, but you are talking about highest bidder. That's exactly what you have done here. I am being called, not elected. He said it. I am being called to serve in the absence of PM. Some of you may say, hey, whether you elect him, he bring his reference for the virtue of, by virtue of electing him, it simply means they called him. No, about that, because if you want to put it that way, you need to bring his contestant before the election to us, so that we know who they are and what they're contested. Because I know some of you may volunteer yourself now and say, "Oh, I am the one," but we know you know what you're doing, because there's no way you can tell me that he's been elected. And I listened to Chiamaka Jere where he made it clear that he was not even elected. He just put him there to hold the office, for the time being, because in that his live broadcast, he said that until now that he's still holding his finance, ministry office, that, like, meaning that Isaiah is still the minister of finance while acting as a prime minister as well. This is pure coup d'etat, because if PM comes today or come tomorrow, they will tell him no. Especially if PM said that they did not get it right, they will tell him to go to Cheta. Go to Cheta and tell us, do you have in Cheta that if you have been removed, another person is there, that you are going to tell the person to go out, and they will use the CRC, which is Conflict Resolution Committee, again to officially challenge PM. This is what they're going to do. I'm telling you now, so that when it happens, you will not say that you are not warned. As a result, I've been called to serve in the absence of our PM. I appreciate you. I appreciate your trust in me. Okay, and accept the obligation to stay the affairs of different government in exile until our PM returns. That is a kind of making pledge about what he can do. So he did not stop there. He went on by saying this: before now, I was the person that PM sent on an errand to BDF, that Biafran Defense Force, and BRF, that's the Biafran Resistance Fighters. That role I have played and will continue to play. That meaning that he will continue to play it as a. You understand it? That what Chiamaka said is actually fact. Like that he's still the Minister of Minister of Finance and acting Prime Minister. I was also told that somehow Akparawa is his deputy. Some of them debunked it, but I don't. There's no smoke without fire. I still believe that it is possible. So he said that role I have played and continue to play until he returned and actively takes over the role of PM. As the Biafran government, what do you mean by actively? Okay, in case maybe these people are maybe he's thinking that, well, if PM comes out, maybe he will be unfit to continue or what. Anyway, let's see, because as Biafran government in exile acting PM, I stand here on this day, December 3rd, 2024, to pledge that I, Honorable Isaiah Anyago, aka Ogechukwu Nkere, that means 4 names: Isaiah 1, Anyago 2. That's his first name and last name. His name and his surname. Then he said, aka Ogechukwu Nkere. Somebody that picked 2 names, 2 fake names, to do camouflage, like using the he said Isaiah Anyago, aka Ogechukwu Nkere, meaning that Ogechukwu Nkere is not his name. Just like somebody that have a title, that your name is Ogbehi, then after mentioning your name you say, aka Ogbehi. Do you understand? But when Ogechukwu Nkere is not a title in Igbo land, it's just a name. But why must he choose this name, two different names, to cover up his 2 real names? We faithfully obey the letter of the laws of our land, of our nation rather, as stipulated in the Biafran Charter Helsinki Declaration. I pledge to ensure that 1. BDF and BRF are able to defend Biafrans and liberate our land from the occupying forces. That's the boss, Nigerian government. Two, set the wheels in motion for international recognition of Biafra. My dear, if you are to be president of any nation in the world, will you recognize Biafra with all this nonsense you guys are doing? How? You think that so you really believe that they're not paying attention to some of your posts and your attack on a woman? In the natural Biafra. Ike gwalonu. Because if a man how okay, you guys are unfit to fight for Biafra, honestly. Three, make a good faith effort to ensure unity among the Biafrans. Political statement. There's no sign in you, in what you have done, that has to do with anything peace. I don't. You planted seed of discord and destabilization in every aspect of it, and you are here talking about making sure, making a good faith effort. I don't see that. Unless maybe miracle happen, but I don't see that at all. Four, as set out in, I don't know what my is. I said okay, as set out in the CRC, that is Conflict Resolution Committee guidelines, I will cease to function as the acting prime minister the moment our PM is available and active on duty as the PM of the United States of Biafra. On this note, I call on Biafrans to unite because we as a people are facing, because we Biafrans are facing existential threats and enormous challenges. We need to come together with our BDF and BRF as we fight to liberate our land and free ourselves. God bless BDF, God bless BRF, and all Biafran citizens. So you don't, he started greeting army first before. Anyway, so down here, he said something very, very interesting. After telling you his name is Isaiah Anyago, aka Nkere, he said sincerely, he did not put that Isaiah again, he still go back to his fake name. Do you understand it? He still go back to his fake name, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere. This is the people that are going to give you Biafra. Okay? Anyway, we may have something to say about it, but to be honest with you, I don't want the video to be too long. So I just want us to understand that all these things is, pointing at one thing: power grabbers, grabbing of power, lying to people that you are what you are not, presenting yourself as you are more important than anybody, at the same time giving fake information about yourself when you know who you are and what you stand for. But they choose to pretend to people, and just for them to have or to be where they ordinary, if not for Biafra, ordinarily they're not gonna be there. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for your time, and please subscribe to the channel, and God bless you. Bye bye for now.